Good morning and welcome back to another special edition of Gary's Movie Emporium. Today is a Wild Eye releasing review for the movie Girls Just Want to Have Blood. Um, IMDb listed as 2019. Other sites are listing it as 2020, but on the back here it says 2019. Uh, the movie stars Amanda Renee, Destiny Marquis, Gigi Gustin, Penny Praline, Bettina Sky, Sam Miola, Quentin Carpenter, and Kirk Ponton. And Craig Kelly played the very memorable Boris von Helsing in this one. Um, it's also known as, it was originally going to be called Teenage Bloodsucking Bimbos. One thing I noticed that stood out in this movie, the music was really great. And two, this movie was directed by Anthony Calanis, and he did the screenplay as well. What I did notice is his music was really standoutish. It was kind of had that synth music that like classic '80s ones have. Kind of felt like it could be its own franchise because it had elements of it, kind of feeling a little at times like the Fright Night series. Uh, Basically, it's about these three vampiresses that are looking for blood, and they'll do anything pretty much to, they'll seduce just about anyone to get it. And they realize one day that it's a little they've gotten a little desperate, like they've taken blood from people that are not really high society, and they're kind of like just kind of like getting by to get their fix. And then they meet a girl named Jessica who lives with her mom, who has a series of one night stands with local bikers and stuff. And basically, from what I gather, she was being paid to have sex with them, and that's how she'd make her living to support her baby that she neglects the entire movie and makes Jessica watch the entire time. Um, like I said, it feels like it could be a franchise. It kind of felt like a spin off of Fright Night in a sense. I thought had the humor, the pretty graphic horror at time, or graphic blood and blood effects. Um, they One day Jessica's with them because she's befriended them because she thinks they're good. They turn her into what I got from it, that they do this chant and she turns into a vampire. Like it's kind of like a blood ritual kind of thing. And uh, what happens is these bikers that the mom's bringing home, the three vampiresses are drinking blood from each one of them. And in the meantime, Blanks, who's the local bar owner, he realizes his customers are dropping off, and in the process, he's losing money. And he confronts the mom, who happens to go to the bar to pick up these men, and he knows that she, takes home the guys. He confronts her, and he's like, "Well, I want to know what the hell's going on. You're here, and all these guys are disappearing." He goes, "It doesn't take two and two to figure out that you're having something to do with it." And she's baffled. She doesn't even know what's going on because they're getting rid of the bodies and hiding them so she doesn't see them leave. But a lot of them are low life. So even one of them even tried to get after Jessica in a scene. Um, Jessica starts to realize at some point when she goes a little too far, she attacks her mother, kills her mother, and realizes these girls are not who they say they are. They're not good at all. Their intentions is just to get food to feed. And basically, the second half of the movie, she spends a majority of the time uh, trying to. She tries to basically, in one scene, kill herself by staying out in the sun. But the local neighbor guy that likes her brings her in out of the sun and tries to teach her through a porno how to defeat the villainous scum, the vampires. And basically, he tells her that you have to kill the head vampire, and then you can turn back. and she didn't see the message, or she just thought it was a guy getting fresh with her, but it kind of looked like he was in a way, but it was a funny scene. Basically, in the meantime, Blanks, the bar owner, takes it upon himself to gather up some guys that he does have left in his bar and goes to a local biker bar that where a lot of the riffraff that they don't get along with, a lot of the different bikers that don't get along with each other are hanging out. And they go there and they assemble a team to help take out the vampires because I can't remember who it was in the movie, but they had said that these girls were really vampires. And I think what it was too is they sent someone over to investigate, and when he got there, they were like they looked like they were like having a sleepover, and then he never returned. So then they put two and two together that that these girls were vampires, and in the process, they assemble a team to take them out. But that backfires because the vampire triple clan there, the three girls, all wiped out the team. But I'm not going to give away the ending because I'm not going to do that. But let's just say there's a couple people that I remembered. I can't remember what happened to the one girl because everything that actually I think she died, and I know the one did. But I do think there was at least one vampirist lady that ended up living out of the three, and I'm not going to say which one because I don't want to give that away. But Jessica does live by the end. That's the only thing I will give away because, I mean, it was probably pretty obvious she was going to, seeing she was a star actress in the movie. But there's some fine performances in this. I thought Gigi Gustin, Destiny Marshai, Craig Kelly, and even Louise Yanofsky, even though she was playing the bad mom in this, they did convincing performances. Craig Kelly did a really good job at Boris von Yelsing. He had some really funny parts in this one. But it says on IMDb this got a 6.2 out of 10 based on 25 votes. I don't know. I don't think it's that low. I still think IMDb is a little jaded when it comes to ratings, especially for horror films. But I'd put this somewhere around 7.5, somewhere around there. It's definitely near the top of the pack for Wild Eyes that I've reviewed. It did have some kind of parts I didn't really care for. I admit it, I'm not really huge on a lot of nudity, and it made me a little uncomfortable because I was doing my review in my living room, and I had family walking around. It's not nothing against the makers or anything, but it's just that it's kind of, I'd rather do that more in private because it's kind of borderline cringy because you got people in my house walking around. But I did like this one. I would definitely give it 2 thumbs up. I did hear it was a very successful title in the Wild Eye family release movies here, and I do think that it based on that issue that this will get a sequel for sure. I don't know when it'll get one, but with COVID and stuff. But I would look forward to a sequel down the road. But like I said, I give this 2 thumbs up. I'd give it about 7.5, somewhere around there. A little better than some of the stuff I reviewed, but that's my review for Girls Just Want to Have Blood. I had fun with this one. It was definitely better than like 3/4 of the vampire films I've watched lately, because like some of those are really bad. Like, I mean, like there's very little vampirism in them, and this had it throughout. Plus, it had blood and gore and comedy done right, for once. But that's my review, and I'd like to thank you for watching it, and thank you Wild Eye for sending me this title. And I've got another one coming up. I think it's Impact event with Michael Berryman, I believe, that I have next. If not, I'll correct that in the description or down in the comments below. But please share, like, and subscribe. And I'll see you in the next video, guys. Bye.